Good morning, Danny. You're live, my friend.
Hey, good morning. That's a scary thing.
We're on Facebook. This is Danny.
Good morning, guys.
Originating from deep inside the Rocky Mountains, transported through the power of the internet, and arriving inside your tiny earbuds. It's the Appraiser Coach Podcast.
Minisode.
Hello, everybody. Dustin Harris hanging out in the podcast chair. Got a little different type of minisode for you today. I actually am going to share with you a Facebook Live that I did just a few minutes ago here in Arlington, Virginia, as I got ready for my mastermind. So hang on tight for that. I want to pause here and remind you, of course, that we are sponsored by Anow Software. Anow, of course, is the software that I use every single day to manage my appraisal business. That's right. I use Anow every single day, folks. It's awesome. Absolutely incredible. I was using it just this morning to catch up on what's going on back home, even though I am 4,300 miles away, to find out what's going on in the office today. Just a quick glance, just to kind of just keep tap of what's happening. That's Anow Software. Go to anow.com/coach. Again, it's anow.com/coach. Well, folks, just a few minutes ago, I was setting up for my mastermind here in Arlington, Virginia, just across the Potomac from Washington, D.C., the mall. In fact, I can walk to the mall from here. I wouldn't, of course, because I don't walk, but I could. Anyway, I did a Facebook Live and just chat a little bit about the mastermind. So I wanted to share that with you. I thought there was a lot of good information for those who are wondering what a mastermind is and why they might want to be involved. So hang tight. Here we go. Good morning, everyone. I'm here in Arlington, Virginia. Beautiful, beautiful morning. It's been raining all day yesterday. And I'm here at the Courtyard Marriott getting ready to have a mastermind. I'm super excited. This is our only East Coast mastermind. And first of all, I had a great weekend. I actually flew in on Friday, which is unusual. I usually fly in on a Sunday and get a good night's rest and start early Monday morning. We usually do 2 masterminds back to back, as you all know. And this will be our DC mastermind. It's in Arlington, Virginia, but it's just across the Potomac from the mall. And we usually do the DC mastermind, and then we'll do the Chicago tomorrow. So I will hop a plane, but we're just around the corner from Reagan International. And literally 10 minutes from the airport. As soon as I'm done here, I will jump on the shuttle and head over there. And I will be in Chicago this evening. Pretty late. But excited for a great meeting there in Chicago, right on the Riverwalk tomorrow. Super excited for that. So, but had a great weekend with my wife. I actually flew in on Friday and had an opportunity to spend the weekend with her in Virginia. We went down to Monticello, Jefferson's home, and on the way we passed Montpelier, James Madison's home, and didn't really even know it was there. So we had plans to see Monticello, and we drove past Montpelier and thought, why not? So we came back yesterday and did that. Also visited some Civil War battlefields. That was super fun. For those of you who follow me on Facebook, you'll see some of the pictures that I posted of my wife and I there. She just got on the shuttle. That's why I'm standing out here. Just got on the shuttle here a minute ago, headed to the airport. She's headed home to take care of the babies. Okay, they're not babies anymore. My youngest is 11, but she's headed home to be a mom. And I've got a couple meetings, as we talked about today. So wanted to just show you a little bit of what I've already set up here, getting ready for the meeting. So if you'll walk with me here, apologize. It'll take me a minute to get up there. Morning, Brandy. Pete. Who else is on? Morning, guys. So I'm just headed in here. It's a beautiful day outside. Like I said, it was raining, just really pouring yesterday. But it's a beautiful day today. A little humid, but gorgeous outside. So just headed up to the second level here at the Courtyard Marriott here in Arlington, and I'm just going to walk down the hallway here. This is where the meeting spaces are. Looks like they're setting up for a meeting over here. I'll just turn around here so you can kind of see what I see. So this is where we meet every time, right here in the boardroom. As you can see, we are ready to go today, and this is it. This is the boardroom, and this is where we're going to be meeting. As you can see, all the places are set up. I'm going to be sitting here, and we've got people all around the table this morning who will be sharing their thoughts and what they're doing. We're excited about what this brings. I get questions a lot about, what does a mastermind, what is a mastermind, and why should I come? Well, folks, at this table, I know this is going to sound like an infomercial. Maybe it is a little bit, but I'm telling you, folks, there is magic that happens at this table today. I cannot even tell you the energy that's going to happen in this room today. It will be absolutely incredible. I know that because every single mastermind that I've had has been just like that. Just been an absolute incredible experience all the way around. What happens is every single person around this table has an opportunity to share their thoughts, their feelings, their visions, their goals, and ask any question that they want. There is complete confidentiality in this room, complete trust. This is their family. This is their mastermind family. They get to know everybody around this table. And by the way, these people are from all over the United States. They fly in from everywhere. The person that's sitting over here on my left flew in from Montana, to give you an example, clear to the East Coast. And people just from all over the U.S. to sit in this room, to not have to worry about sharing company secrets, if you will, with their competition. There is a strict policy that there can't be anybody else. No other appraiser from your particular area can sit in this room and be a part of the mastermind. And it's just a great experience. It allows people to be free and be open, to be able to talk about the things that they want to talk about, to ask the questions. Wade, and just be a part of a great meeting where people share, where they have an opportunity to associate with one another and to ask questions and to get feedback, not just from the appraiser coach, but from everybody else around this table who are all super successful appraisers in and of themselves. Now, don't let that scare you off if you're thinking about joining one of these masterminds. Every single person in this room started at a certain level, and because they're a part of this group, have just risen in their status and their success in their appraisal business. That's what it's all about, folks. I mean, I'm not gonna fancy foot around it. It's to make more money. It's to be more efficient at what you do. It's to share ideas and thoughts. I mean, I tell you, some magic happens in this room, folks. It's not an oversell. Trust me. Anybody that would be in this room and be a part of this mastermind will tell you the same thing, that this is a powerful, exciting, electric meeting. It doesn't feel like a meeting. It feels like an experience. By the way, welcome, Chance. Good to see you this morning. When I get done here, we should end here about 5:30 today. At the end of everybody sharing, by the way, everybody gets a full hour to be able to share anything they want to talk about, and just talk to everybody in this room and say, hey, here's what I'm dealing with in my business and I need some help. Good morning, Danny. You're live, my friend.
Hey, good morning. That's a scary thing.
We're on Facebook. This is Danny.
Good morning, guys.
And he's part of the mastermind. This was not planned. Danny, tell me, what are your thoughts about today?
Very excited. Got some new ideas and some new questions, and need some help from some smart people.
Well, Danny's been here several times in the past, and tell me what it's been like in the past for you. I told everybody this is kind of an electric meeting. Is that accurate?
It's very, very exciting. Usually there's 3 or 4 people here from other parts of the country with different plans, different offices. You get ideas from what they're doing to try to help you out with my office. Changes that you need to make, changes that you shouldn't make. ways that you should go, things like that.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you, Danny. I appreciate you. Impromptu. Feel free to set up. I'm just actually just wrapping up here. So. All right, folks, I think this is a good place to pause and remind you, of course, that we are sponsored by ANOW Software today. ANOW is the software that I use each and every day to manage my appraisal office. What does that mean? Well, folks, on really multiple levels, but two main levels. Number one, I can manage every single appraisal from start to finish. Every single point along the way, I'm able to handle, I'm able to keep track of, I'm able to find all the notes on with every appraisal from start to finish. And then on a macro level, I'm able to manage my entire appraisal office to know what the numbers are. How many appraisals are we doing? What's the volume? How many personal appraisals are we doing versus lender appraisals are we doing? How many manufactured homes did we appraise last month? That kind of information is available at my fingertips with ANOW software. And then there's so many other features, folks, to be able to keep track of your billing, your accounts receivable, your time, how many revision requests are you getting? All of that stuff is available to you through ANOW. I love it. You will too. Go to anow.com/coach. One more time. It is anow.com/coach. Anyway, folks, that's what the meeting's all about. At the end of everybody sharing their hour's worth of whatever it is that they want to talk about. And by the way, we break in the middle and walk down the street, and a great little deli down here that we have lunch. We call that open gym. Where you can talk about anything. You can talk about your kids, you can talk about your hobbies, you can talk about the great weekend you had in Virginia, or you can talk about your business more. Hey, I was talking this morning about something and I didn't really get everything out that I wanted to. What do you guys think of this? And that often happens around the lunch table as well. And then a lot of times we go out in the evenings as well. This is a great little group, really, to get to know everybody and just to get to be a part of this family. And by the way, new people are welcomed in just like the people that have been here for years, honestly. The first day, you will feel a part of this family, and it is an amazing, amazing experience. So at the end of everybody sharing today, we will take a half hour to go around the room, and everybody will follow up on the goals that they set the previous quarter. So we meet every 3 months here in DC, and they'll be able to set some new goals, 2 or 3 goals that will stretch you, that are quantifiable, that can really be followed up on. And we're going to follow up on those goals and say, hey, Danny, you set this goal last time. How did it go? And he has an opportunity to return and report. And that's a fun experience as well. And then to set new goals for the next quarter. And then there's lots of feedback and follow-up throughout between meetings. Have an opportunity to associate with all of my Dream Team members throughout the course of the next quarter. We have our own Facebook group that's different than this Facebook group, just for the Dream Team, where we talk about business ideas. It's not just about appraising, it's about business ideas. And people are very vocal on that group and have an opportunity to share some pretty confidential and deep information because they want to improve. They're willing to be vulnerable, to lay themselves out there because they want to move to the next level. So, folks, if you'll notice, we're here set up for the mastermind, and we've got lots of people around this table, and then we've got one chair over here. You see that? That's an empty chair, folks. That's your chair. We'd love to have you join us here in Washington, D.C. We actually have an empty chair. I believe there may be one. I think Chicago might be full. I could be wrong. But there's an empty chair pretty much everywhere. So today we're in D.C., tomorrow we're in Chicago. Next month we are in Salt Lake and Dallas. So back-to-back, Salt Lake and Dallas. And then the next month we are in Las Vegas and Las Vegas. There's lots of open seats in Las Vegas if you like partying it down in Vegas. So thanks for joining me, folks. I know it's super early. It's early for me too. I haven't adjusted, even though I've been here since Friday. The time zone change has not been great to me yet. So, but I'm excited, as you can tell. I'm super pumped for today. It's going to be a great meeting. Thanks for joining me, folks. Hope you'll join us here. Rick, I'm telling you, buddy, not yet. Travel's tough. So Rick asked if there's any in Charlotte. Not yet, but there's a seat right here, buddy. See that? That's your seat, my friend. I'd love to have Rick sitting right there. All right, guys. Love you lots. Thanks for joining me this morning, and take care. Have a great day. I know I will. And hopefully we'll see you at a mastermind soon. All right, folks, that is it. That was Facebook Live just a few minutes ago here in Arlington, Virginia. Folks, if you have any questions about the Mastermind, just reach out to me or my assistant. You can email me if you're not on Facebook with me. If you're Facebook with me, just message me. But if you want to reach out to me via email, it is thecoach@theappraisercoach.com. One more time, thecoach@theappraisercoach.com. Or better yet, you're probably even going to get a faster response going straight to my assistant, Lee. She is wonderful, and she'll take care of you. Her email address is theassistant@theappraisercoach.com. Theassistant@theappraisercoach.com. Thank you for joining me, folks. I am super excited. I'm going to head back in right now and start my mastermind group. Hope to see you at one soon.
You've been listening to the Appraiser Coach podcast with Dustin Harris. If you like what you hear, please give us a 5-star rating and post a short review on iTunes. For more in-depth insider information on how you can make more money as a real estate appraiser, visit theappraisercoach.com and sign up for the All-Star team today. Thanks for joining us. And now, get out there and create some value.
I know this is going to sound like an infomercial. Maybe it is a little bit.